Hello. All right, we're just really quick setting up here. Oopsie. We appear to have one sec here. Got my stream window popping up into the thing. We don't want that. All right, now we're back in here. Okay, so let's raise this real quick. And hey guys, so how's it going? We're just starting the stream off right now. This might take a second because I'm just getting it ready. That's okay though. We're just really quick doing this. There we go. And now we can do that. Awesome. Okay. Cool. Just finishing getting things up and running here. Alright. So, yeah. Let's do this. So, really quick, I'm just going to start out by loosening up. Just to get, like, get warmed up with the pen. You know, move my arm around a little. Get it ready. Even draw little faces in there if you want. And so, yeah, it's a nice Saturday down here, and so we're gonna start. So what we're gonna draw today, one second actually, I have to pull something up before we start, just to get this done. I'm trying to think of what we're gonna draw. So yeah. Sorry, I'm just checking stuff out real quick. And cool, we got 2 people watching. Hello, everybody. Thanks for coming on in. We're cool. Sorry if this is a little slow. Just getting some things sorted out right now. Just give me one sec here. And we're gonna start. Let's see. Okay, sorry. I'm just gonna start by loosening up by drawing some shapes and stuff, you know. It's always good to draw shapes because that can really be cool, especially if you're drawing people. Because look, I already got a square, a smiley face, and 2 circles, and we can start drawing people. So I'm thinking, really quick, I'm just going to see how this guy goes. Yeah, we're just seeing how this guy goes real quick. So yeah. And so what we're going to do here is, we're just starting off by drawing some guy. I mean, I don't know who he is, but we give him a cool eyebrows, and that's cool. So definitely this is cool. And now that we have that, we can go and do this. And I don't know what I'm doing with this guy, to be honest, but that's alright. We're just sketching out, taking shapes, and we're using them because that's, you know, that's cool. It's always fun to use shapes, and I don't know what I'm doing with this one, but that's alright. He's a dude. He looks almost like an evil villain, so I think we're gonna go with that. He's got like wisp of hair up here. We'll give him that. And why not some buttons, you know? Just warm it up a little bit. Especially with this. And we can just start off there. He's a little goofy though, so we're gonna get rid of him. So today I'm thinking that I'm gonna try, well, I'm not gonna try because we gotta do it, but I'm trying to think of what we're drawing today. So yeah, one sec here. This might take 1 second. Sorry. So really quick, I'm gonna do this. Here we go. And so we can do that. Okay, so today we're just gonna be drawing some Pokemon because they're fun to draw and they're relatively pretty simple too. So we're gonna start by drawing off Azumarill. So that is the evolve of 2 other Pokemon, and so it's kind of shaped almost like an egg. Actually, it's a big almost egg, and it's a little more round at the top. Sorry. And so up here we can have, so he's got little feet that are like this, and kind of almost longer arms that are just like floppy, almost they look like deflated balloons, or you know. So we have the little deflated balloon arms, and so It's got a pattern on its stomach. Almost bubbles coming out of the pattern, which is cool looking, definitely. And so now that we got that, we can add, it's almost like a cute little face, you know, it's just like that. And then we can, this is really simple, wow. And so we can just kind of do this guy over here. And so now that we got this, we can start doing stuff like adding in the ears here, which can look totally cool if we just do it like that. And now that we got that done, we can put him off to the side and start, oh, what the heck? Oh, sorry. And start, oh, what the heck? Sorry, I'm seeing what's, there we go. We should be able to move him. That's really weird. That's right. We can always, there we go. Now we're good. So, sorry, my voice is a little raspy all of a sudden. So now that we got him down, we can grab another one. So let's see what we got here. Grab another one, and I'm thinking we should draw Hoot Hoot, because it's a cool looking dude. So we're gonna start drawing Hoot Hoot really quick. These can be almost warm up, or if we want to keep going with them, we can. Tell me down there if you guys want me to keep going with these guys too, because it helps out when you guys let me know what's going on down there, so I'm not just in the dark. And so, speaking of the dark, we're doing the owl really quick. He almost looks like the one from the Tootsie Pop commercials. You know, he's just, yeah. So, we're doing this really quick by just getting his outline. And I use a lighter color and kind of like a color that's either associated with them or like as far away from them as possible. So I can like get a bright color and know that what they look like, you know? And so when I do line work, it doesn't like clash with the colors I need to use, you know? So yeah, we're just really quick doing these guys, and I think that looks pretty cool actually. I kind of like the vibe. It almost gives off a Halloween-y vibe. Add a little shading in the eyes there. It looks cool, definitely. So what I'm thinking is, so its beak is right here, and it's gonna look like that. So we can do, I almost really like the sketch. It almost looks like a really cool Halloween-y. I'm liking this. You can do the body around it. That looks really weird. That's not right. And you can go back just a little bit. There we go. To right here. And then we can make it a little shorter up here. There we go. And now we got the body, which we can add the little underbelly here. And now that we have that, we can add like the little tuft coming out from the bottom here, which is a little weird looking. And it almost looks like it's two legs or one, but like we can distinguish them. It's got two little talons here that almost look like one big one, which is neat. And it's got little wings, just like little floppy kind of wings, you know, just chilling there. So, oopsie, they're on the same layer. So we're actually really quick gonna go bam, bam, and then go back to the first layer here and get rid of it. So now we can move it around independently. And so now that we have that, we can just do this. And that looks cool. So now we're going to move on to do a third one really quick. And I'm thinking we're going to do a few. And then we'll start doing like cool, we'll start like actually coloring them in and stuff. So I'm just going to do this. Right now I'm on the random Pokemon generator. And I'm looking at the options we have here. So we can do, I have a cool idea for this one. We can do Charjabug too. We're going to do Charjabug. And now we can grab, let's use a nice fluorescent, that color, to get the baselines laid out of where everything should be on this guy. So we can have everything laid out like this. And that's cool looking. And now we can have right in the middle here, it almost looks like the villager from Minecraft. Right in the middle here, we can have like the little mouth, which is cool looking. and then it's got the little horn spike things. It almost look like a battery terminal, which I just realized. And it can be doing that. And its eyes are usually like take up half of the face, or the eye, you know, the white part. And so we can do this in here. Okay, so now that we got that in, thanks, Crazy Time. Awesome to have you on the stream. Thanks for coming in. I've done, I think this is like my 10th or something stream. So I've been working with these for a while. But thank you. Sorry if I got quiet there for a sec. I just really quick was concentrating just to get... We're just doing the roughs of these guys, so this might not look that great right now. I don't know how his underside looks, so we're going to give him a cool looking charge meter, which I think we're going to add. And now that we got him up here, which is cool, we're going to do one more before we start actually drawing these guys like fully. So I'm going to hit generate on the random Pokemon generator, and I'm seeing who we got. So we have, oh, that's, no thank you. That's just Voltorb. Be so easy. I can just go draw a ball and I'm done. Let's draw, let's see, let's see. Sorry, that was a weird, really quick. I'm just trying to look for a person to do. And now that we have, let's see, I'm going to do one more. And we're on it. We're going to do Piloswine. Because he looks... No, actually, instead of Piloswine, I'm thinking we're going to do... We're going to try and go a little bit out of our comfort zone here. And we're going to hit him with a Simisage. Which looks cool. So we're going to make this, like, kind of an yellow. So we can, like, distinguish it from the green. And so now we can start... We can lay down the base shapes for him. We're going to really quick get rid of these guys in the background here. And we can move him up here. And go like this. And he's almost got like a little Prime Minister hat going on here. And then a little bit of... Oops, didn't mean to put that back there, but that's right. Got a little bit of skin here. And then real big ears. Like huge ears. Here we go. We can add the ears in. And... Now that we have that in, I realized I made this way too small, so there we go. Take this, bam, bam. That's a little better. So now we got that up there. And now we can take, so he's almost got like, okay, so right here is where the leaf hair stops. And he's got little white eyebrows that kind of accentuate right here, which is cool looking, definitely. So we can put this here. He's got little sideburns coming down on each side. And then, so I think he looks cool like this. We can add in the eyes really quick right here, which are just little brackets. So we can do this and be like that. And so now that we got that in, we can see he's got a nose here. And that doesn't look right. One sec, really quick. One sec. Here we go. And then we can go like this. And now that's cool looking. So we can go in here. See how this is all going. Okay. So I'm seeing where... Okay, so I'm seeing what went wrong now. I see him a lot closer up. So here we go. Bam. And so what can happen is he's got a little bit, instead of the bracket looking eyes, here, let's get rid of the bracket eyes. There we go. Okay, instead of the bracket eyes, he's got more like these kind of eyes, which is cool. And so they're actually a lot like more like this, but that's cool. So the eyebrows really look cool now. And now we can do that right in there. And then he's got like a little monkey smile. Like if you guys have ever seen cartoon monkeys, they got that little smile. And so I think we got him pretty okay right now. I'm going to shrink him down here just a little bit so he can fit in the rest of his body. Oh, and I made him a little taller than it should be. There we go. And we can always fix like things that are wrong when we start doing line work too. And so now that we have this, we can really quick do the bottom here of his head. And he's almost got like a real quick cylinder kind of body. And then we can go right in here and then hit it right here and right here. And it's almost like a shawl, which looks cool. And so we can have him doing like, so he's got like cool little flower looking hands. And so now that we have those, we can do this right here, and we can have even more on this side. And now he's got really human-esque hands, so that's cool. We can do that. And so we can do the fingers there. And so we can give him, let's see, what should we make him doing? A thumbs up, because he seems to do that. So there we go, 1, 2, 3, and then we can always slip in a fourth one right up the top there. And now we got that up there. And we can always fix the thumb too later, which is cool. And so we can add almost like his little pants and legs right here, which is neat. And now we can give him like a pose too, which is cool. Got kind of weird looking pose for him guy here, but that's alright. I kind of like the pose. We can go right here and we can add in the feet, and then this one, feet can be going this way. There we go. And so now, oh, we need to add his tail. So we can have his tail going around the side here, under here. Actually, too, we can also have it coming over this. So that'd be cool. Have it coming over, and then it can be right here, which is almost got like a little clover thing going on here. Yeah, feel free to talk to me down there in the chat, guys. I don't mind. I like talking to you guys, so we can always talk and stuff. And we can add this up here, but that's okay. So now that we got our guys, so let's take a look at all our people that we have. So we have him down here. We have 4 people so far, and right now I think we're gonna keep it at that, but we're gonna start with the one we started with, and we're gonna start by doing Azumarill's we're gonna start by doing Azumarill's line work here. And now we can take this, make it black, make the line a little thicker, and do that. And then we can zoom in. And so, hey, what's up, Karsten? Good to see ya. Good. We're just drawing some Pokemon real quick. I randomly generated 4, and that's who we're drawing today. So yeah, I just had them sketched out, and we're really quick just doing one's line work. So that's pretty cool. And we're just really quick getting this line work in, messing up the bottom part, and just going. No, we can also go and rotate this, which is cool. And then use that right there. Rotate it again. Go like that. And then hit, ooh. And just get, whoa, it's a really big eraser. Then let's go like that and hit right there. Carefully. And then right here we can also get rid of a little portion. Same for right here. We can add in, do the ear right there. Do the ear right here. And then we can take this folded over ear and do that. Hey, thank you to the 5 people who are watching. Good to see everyone's coming in. And now we can have folded ear like that. And we can add that in right there. Ooh, that's not good. Add that in right there. And then we'll add this line back in because it's on the other side. And now we can add in the eyes, which one is right here, and the other is right here. And we can have these right here. He's got kind of a tiny Let me really quick see something, actually. I don't want to get this wrong, so. Here we go. Does he have... Okay, yeah, so he doesn't have... Yeah, here, so it's kind of more like that. And then just... There we go. We can add this in. And then at the bottom here, we can add in the pattern on its stomach. And do that. Yeah, also, if you guys have any questions in the comments, feel free to ask. I'm just drawing right now, so go ahead. I like talking to you guys down there, so don't be afraid to say hi, and I'll have a conversation with you guys. And so we're going to go like that. And now that we got that part too, we can start doing the art, the color. We can take that right there. Will be a good color. Yeah, where I'm at, it's actually starting to storm a little bit, which is nice, you know. Instead of just getting snow, we're gonna get some rain. For art program, I use Photoshop right now, and a Huion tablet, which I got for Christmas, and I've been using it. So yeah, I use Photoshop and a Huion tablet. Forget the model of the Huion, but it's a Huion. Here we go, and just trying to keep our line straight here. I don't know why I'm getting worried over that. We're gonna fill it in anyway later, and we're just really quick filling in this. And so yeah, cool, totally. Yeah, definitely. If you guys have any more questions, drop them on right down there, and I will totally answer them. Well, if they're appropriate, like, yeah. So yeah, totally. So just trying to keep it interesting while I fill in the color, because it's kind of boring, even for me here. And so luckily he's not too big of a character, so we can just quickly pull in all that right there. And so now we can go straight to a full white and do the bottom part here, because that's like the other color, as well as the bubble patterns, which is cool, because then we can go into something else really quick. I think I got outside the line on that wave there, but that's right, we can always cover that back up. There you go, make sure we got everything, and then do these little bubbles really quick. Make the brush smaller, just so we can not go outside the bubbles too much. Yeah, so here we go. And so yeah, how's everyone doing on this nice Saturday? It's kind of a calm Saturday, which is nice. And so we have just kind of a nice relaxing day, you know, after a week of school. Kind of like a nice relaxing Saturday. How you guys all doing? Awesome that you're doing good, crazy time. Hope it keeps going good for next weeks and stuff. Hope it keeps good. Yeah, totally. Hey Neil Viola, glad to see you're doing good. Real quick to give you the lowdown on what's going on. I'm doing, I randomly generated 4 Pokemon so far to draw. And right now I am inking and coloring one of them. And the first one's a Azumarill. So we did him really quick, and we're gonna do this part too. We can do that. That's almost the same color as the tongue, but not exactly. And we can really quick fill the outline in right here, and then I'll show you guys what we do with the lines once we got it all colored in. Looks a lot cleaner now because I can move all that out of the way. There we go. Just oopsie. Yeah, I'll go back in with the blue and fill in spots I've noticed that I missed. And that's alright. So now that we're back on the blue, we can just cut and make sure we got this all. That looks cool. So now we're going to do something Bit louder? Sorry, yeah. Okay, cool. Trying to be a bit louder now. Here you go. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to lock our layer with this. Take this, make it a darker of the same blue. Make our brush a little bigger. And now we can go around doing this. And so this will look pretty cool once we got it all colored. So we can go like this and that. And bam, we are doing good. And so really quick, just finishing getting all these lines right here good. You can do the eyes really quick too right here, and the mouth just really quick to do all these. We can go like that. And so now what we can do is, now that some things are different colors, we can take them and get like a nice gray for the white here. And now it can look like cool. So now that we got that, we just got to be mindful of where our lines are. And now look, we can do that. And oop, we went a little too far right there, but that's right. We can go like that. Just enough right there. And then we can go like that, which looks pretty cool, but I think I want to make it a little darker. So we can go like that and like that. And then hit that button, and it's a little darker now. So that's cool. And then we can take just this real quick to get rid of it. Do the darker spots right here just to make sure we got these. And now that looks much better. And we can go back with the blue. Awesome. Totally. Thank you, Crazy Time. Good to see you guys. We got 7 people watching, which is pretty cool. Thanks for coming in, guys. Trying to speak a little louder so it's not like that. And then we can take this blue too and make that darker. Go right here. And now that can look cool along with the nose. Take the mouth here. Get an even darker version of it. Bam. And we got the mouth. And now we can also take this pink. Bam. Darker the better. And then we can go like that. Really quick. 1 sec. I'm getting a call. Never mind. And so now that we got that, got that out of the way, we can go like that. And really quick, one more time, right over there. And so I'm thinking that looks pretty cool. And we forgot to do that part really quick. 1 sec here. We can really quick do this part blue, which is okay. So I think that looks pretty cool. Now that we got this part in, and oh, look at that. I've already, look at this. We got to get back into this part real quick. And then now that we got that, that's cool. So we can really quick zoom on out. And I realized I had rotated the entire time. So we can take this now. And if we want, I'm thinking we're going to add shading in a little bit. So we can put these in a group really quick. Oh. And then under it, we can get rid of the thing. And they're all in group 1, which we're going to name Azumarill. And so now that we got him out of the way, we can really quick put our thing back to normal here, and we're gonna save him for last. But let's see, who should we do? I'm thinking we should do Charjabug real quick because I like him. We got him right here, and then we have a layer above him which is seemingly empty, so we can zoom in right here, and now we can start doing Charjabug here, and we can go, alright, that's a pretty good size, but we need to change it just a little bit. We can take him and we can do the nice little spike here, another nice little spike here, and then we can start making sure we just got the boxes down, and then we can go like that and just real quick swiftly get that across, go right there, and then go right there. And so we can do that and that. So we can do this and that, and we can just go around and make sure to get right there. Cool. So now that we got that, we can do a little charging sign. No, I was kidding. Oopsie. And now we can put that in right there. And so now what we can do is we can adjust the angle a little bit because oopsie, we can really quick do this and then go like that, hit them with that, and then flip it around right there, and then we can really quick a nice smooth line right down here, which looks cool. It almost looks like it's bending a little bit, so that's okay. We can do this now. I'm thinking of the idea to add a little, so we can take it from where his mouth would be to right down here, which I'm thinking we should make it look like he's got like a little battery, which is cool because he is kind of a little battery. So we're gonna really quick see how this goes by adding the lines here, adding this in, and then we can add this in right here with a better circle, right here with another circle, and then back here with the third circle. And once we do that, we can go and line up these lines and make sure they make sense. Go through the bottom here. And so this can be the charging port on the bottom, which we're going to make it look like that. And we're really quick here. Oh, sorry. Had a little bit of a trouble there. What is it? There we go. And then we can go like that. Boosh. Okay, now that we got that in, we can do this. And now that that's cool, I'm liking how this is looking right now. So we're going to take this one and we're going to get the color layer. And we're going to start doing that. Take a nice, almost electric green. I know it's not exactly his color, but I kind of like the brighter look of it, which is okay. Yeah, that's a good color. So now that we got that color in, we can really quick, you got to make sure, well, at least what I do is I fill like this part out first, and then I go in so it's a little easier to stay in the lines. And you don't have to reach as far for it. Oh. Don't have to reach as far for it, so I kind of do like a little bit of a square here. And then do a little bit of this. And that's okay, because we can always go back over it. We can take all these and just right down the side here. We can just, nice streak, get it all the way, and then we can go like this. Go like that. And then we can hit there. And yeah, this is looking pretty cool so far. I'm thinking I'm going to add some cool effects to it because it's electric type. And we're going to erase that little mistake I made back there. And what I can do now is really quick do that. And then make sure everything still is pretty much inside the lines. We're good. So, oops, we're still on eraser. And now we can take this and make the nice just white right here, which is the white part of the eye and the other part of the eye. And so what we can do now is go like that and do the blue eyes, which look neat, and go like that. And so now we can go and add the nice yellow prong spikes on the front of him, because you know how like batteries have the prongs. So this is like what they look like. And so what we can do too is do this. We can get a nice light gray for the metal here. And that's almost, it almost reminds me of what the alligator clips, like what they used to jump cars. So that's kind of a cool design choice in there. And that power can go flow down through here. And let's say into nice, like, what's a good energy color? I'm thinking it would turn into like a nice, almost, we can make it like a nice light blue energy color, which would be cool because it's like charging down here, which we can always make look really cool. And just really quick, shrink the brush down, get in there, And then we can really quick do that. There we go. We have that down. And so, yeah, there we go. We got that. And then we can go back on our green here and then just finish filling this out, because I forgot to do that part. And we can take our blue here, because it's almost like he's charging, and make these little charging spots here look like the charging, which is cool. And we're gonna add in some stuff in 1 second, so that's gonna look. So now that we got the base down, I'm gonna really quick, before we start shading any of these, we're gonna put them all into a group here, and then right here. Oh, yep. And then we have, well, we got this all out of order. There we go. Now it's, this one's charge. We're just gonna name it charge for now, just because we got it. And so now we got a Azumarill and Charjabug, both ready to go right here. And so now we're gonna take in, we're gonna do him later. We're gonna do Hoot Hoot really quick. And I have, ooh, there we go. Get this one. And so now that we have this one in, we can take this and go into that, get a nice black, because I think I'm gonna do different shading styles for all of them, which will look cool because you guys will see it. So just give me 2 seconds here. And once we finish coloring and like getting the line work down for these 4, I'm gonna get into shading them and how each different style works too, which is cool. So we can really quick do the big eyes, and we can do the, it almost looks kind of goofy with the big eyes, which is funny. And we can go right around here, bam, hit it hard, and then go like that, go like that, and then we have this and this that can go like that, and then it goes right into there. So these are all black, like this whole part, the whole, that and that are all black, so I'm gonna color those black in a second. Really quick, just getting some of these parts of the body down. I should be rotating right now, so I'm gonna. And then we can take that and finish the circle off there. Do the little tuft at the bottom. And then we can take the 2 legs here, like that. And then just put a little thing. I'm drawing this upside down, but that's okay. Bam, and that looks cool. Let's see it really quick without it. That looks cool, and we forgot to do the underbelly. So really quick, just getting that in. Oh, getting that in real quick. Cool. Okay, now that we have that in, we can take his colors. Let me really quick do this too. And we can go like that. And then we can go, there we go. Now we got some pictures and colors we can use. So, okay, cool. We got the colors and stuff. So, really quick before we move on to that, we're going to go back to this layer with the stuff on it, and we can take the little arrows and stuff here, and we can make them, we can just make them black right now because they're not really going to change all that much. So we can, he's almost kind of Halloween-y looking, and I like it. So we're going to try to incorporate some of that theme into his shading style and his coloring style. So definitely you can do that. And so he almost looks like he's got little clocks of time around his eyes, which is neat because, like, you know, nocturnal, you know. Give a hoot, don't pollute. That's totally cool. He could be like a environmental rights person. That'd be awesome. So he's gonna give a hoot. He's not gonna pollute. So now that we have that in there, we're gonna change to our color layer. Is this color layer? Yup. Now that we got that in, that's okay. We can go and take a nice, let's see, a nice brown here, which is kind of around this, floating around that color. A little too bright right there. We're going to take it and tone it down just a little bit. How's that? That's much better. So now that we got that, you guys in the comments, don't be afraid to talk to me. I don't mind talking to everyone. It's kind of nice. I'm not just talking to myself here. Yeah, so don't be afraid to comment down there. Yeah, so we can go and add in the areas over here. And so, yeah, we can add in that and that. Go like there. And, we can go like this, sorry. And we can take this, it almost turns more beige. So we can take the white here and go like this, which looks cool. And so what we can do with this one, he's kind of a simpler shape. Hey Asher, how's it going, bud? Good to see you're watching. Thanks to the 7 people who are watching. It's awesome to have you guys here. And so we can do this. And so now that we got that part, we can go like that and like that. Boom. We got the little, oh wait, that's the wrong color. It's supposed to be the same color as the tuft right there. But that's okay. In fact, let's go right here with what's it called? Eraser, and we're gonna take this and we're gonna do that. Just to make sure, oopsie, wrong layer. Just to make sure we got that in, and that looks cool. So awesome that you're doing good, Asher. Good to see you're doing okay. So we can take this and kind of get like a gross pinkish here, which works. And so what we're doing here is we're just going to get this color in. We're going to do different shading styles for them in a little bit when I'm done individually with them. And we can take the kind of same color, but we can make it for the beak. And what we can do is with the eyes here, we can make it like a slightly lighter than red. And go like that, so we're cool. And now we can make this a lot bigger and just satisfyingly go like that, which is neat. And that's cool. So now that we got like the bright red eyes, which are like cool, we're just gonna really quick, because it's feeling cool, just add a little globe effect. I know, it looks cool. I like the little glow. So now that we have that, we can create yet another layer. Put this bad boy in. Put this bad boy in. And then that's the thing. So we can put that at the bottom. And we can just name this one Hoot. There we go. And now that we got all 3 of these guys, you know, we got them. So we can take this. And did I forget something on the Azumarill one? Sorry. I think I forgot a little spot right here. There we go. And so now we can move on to the final one, and arguably the I wouldn't say the toughest, but like the one that's gonna take the most time, and that's cool. So definitely we're gonna zoom in really quick right here. Take our black, get it working, make a new layer, because otherwise we'd just be drawing on the sketch. And then we can get a nice big ear. We're gonna actually really quick go back here, and we're gonna do this. Sorry, just real quick getting this up, and we can go like that. There we go. And that's cool. Okay, now that we got that in, I noticed his ears are a lot bigger, so we can always fix that. So we can do it like this by really quick going like that and but making that look okay. Taking this part, making it look okay. And then we can go like that. He's almost got a little dip right here, which is cool. And then we can go like that and get that part in. There we go, that's cool. So now that we got that, we can really quick add the eye parts right here. Oops, that's weird looking. Add the eye parts here. Oopsie, again. Add the eye parts here. And now that we have that, we can add in his monkey nose and the monkey smile, which is cool. We can add in the other sideburn, which looks cool. And then we can finally get these big ears in here, which are actually around more like this size. And it's got a pattern inside of it where it's like, well, not a pattern, but a design inside of it where it's got like that. And it's going like that. So that's cool. We have that in there. You put just a little bit of area on the head right there. Thanks, Neo Viola. And so now we can add in the almost bush on top of its head, because it's like a grass monkey. And now we can go like that. It's got little specks of yellow here, which is cool to break it up. You can do the eyes really quick like that, right there. And so he almost looks kind of mellow, which is neat. And so we're gonna start by going down here really quick and doing the body. We got to finish the bottom of the head here. Perfecto. We got this right here. And like that, we can go and put the little pants on him. And then we can have some back there. And also we can put this little thing on. And that looks awesome. And really quick, I'm just gonna check this. Man, we've been going for 46 minutes. Man, that's crazy. And so now we can add in the rest of the arm part here. And we can make this little longer. Oh, that's the wrong direction though. And so we can make this a little longer. And then we can do the thing right here. And now we can go and do the fist. Boom, boom, 3, 4. We only need 4 fingers right there. Get a little thing. Oop, that looks weird. Just gotta get rid of that. And then we can do that. But now we gotta change the angle of this thumb really quick, because we're doing that. And we can put in that right there. And now we can have the thumb going like that. And then have 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, we can have it right there. And it's cool looking. Looks more like he's holding a popsicle actually, so we're gonna fix that. So we can go like that. Make sure we have it in. And then go like that. And there we go. It looks a little more thumb-like now, so it's not just like that. So we can really quick add in this foot. See how that turned out. Totally cool. So now we're going to take, before we actually start the other foot, we're going to take his tail right here, and we're going to have it looping over his leg here. And so, ooh. Let's take a nice trip right down there. And then we can go like that. Add another thing in right here. Finish the tail off. Right there, we're cool. Do that and that. Boom. Boom. We can take these, do that. We can finally add in the feet. Right here. And we can do that. And so now that we got those parts in, that looks cool. So let's really quick see it without it. That's pretty cool. So now that we have it like this, we can take our thing and we can start coloring it. So we're going to take a nice green here, and it's kind of a foresty green, so it's a little bit like in between here. So we're going to actually make it a little lighter. There we go. We can take this now and we'll see how this looks. That's a little too light. We're going to just... Thanks for liking the drawing, Neo Viola, or Asher, whoever's watching on that. You're actually going to go right in the middle here. That looks better. Yeah, so here we go. We're just trying to get the outline of everything right here down real quick, just so we can go crazy on the middle here. Middle of the tuft of hair, that is. Okay, now that we got that part in, we can go like that, and then make it a little bigger, and then go like that, and just get in there and just go nuts with it. Just go right there, bam, bam, and look at that, we got that. We can always go back with an eraser and just make sure we got it all right. That looks cool, we got that part in. We can take this now and go like this, and then for all our 4 different Pokemon here, we're going to do a different shading style with each of them, which is going to look pretty cool. Totally. So here we go. We're going to do this really quick by just finishing off the green. Most of the green is on his head and legs, which is not too much of a problem, and that's okay. And so we can go like that, and then boom. Actually, about Simisage himself, though, real quick, I think he is really underrated along with the other monkey guys, because I feel like they're kind of cool, but almost like no one really notices them and stuff and really likes them. So I'm giving some appreciation here, you know. Also, I just kind of like his design. It's cool looking design. So now that we have that, we can really quick go down here and just go nuts on the hand part here. There we go. Do that real quick. That looks cool. And then we can go around the side here. And I think I might change the color of this green to a darker forest green, because I'm looking at the picture and it's not exactly this green, and I don't really like the way this one's coming off. So we're going to change it, and I'm getting a little messy right there just because the spikes are there, and I just want to get this filled in for you guys. So yeah, you can go like that, and just real quick get that part in right there, and then go back really quick, make sure we got that, hit it right there, and then we can go like that, hit it right there too. And we can always go around with the eraser around like where we go outside the lines, which is cool. And now we can take this tail here, which looks pretty cool, and just get kind of sloppily actually, just get around the lines here. And then we're gonna go in with the eraser now really quick and just clean this part up a little bit. And so now we can do this and just make sure we got it all clean. Boom, hit them with the curves, go around, looking cool. Alright, we just really quick switch back to brush and fill in the little missed areas here. And then now that we got that, we're gonna take, we actually go right here too, take the little part here, and then we can take our greens that we don't really like, which is all of the green, we can take right here and just go, oopsie, go like that, bam, bam, bam. I think I got all the green. I did. So now we can hit this and then pull up our hue button, so we can take this, we can make our saturation go down a little bit, the brightness too, and that's cool. It's like the kind of the color we're going with, so that's cool. There we go. Thanks, Crazy Time. Thanks for saying that. That's really nice. Thank you. And now we're just really quick gonna get a nice color here. It's kind of a beige, so it's right there. Yeah, it's a good tone. So now that we got the beige tone here, that's really cool. Yeah, if you guys want to see more art streams, speed draws, animations, and tutorials, you should definitely subscribe and like the video, or stream in this case. So you can totally also ring the bell to get notifications whenever I stream, which is every Saturday at 1. So yeah, definitely, if you want to like and subscribe, go on ahead. So yeah, now we've got that in, we can just really quick go with this. And it's always okay too, guys, if you're playing with color while you're drawing, and just go with it. And like, if you want to change it, you totally can. There's nothing saying that you can change the color by just selecting it with the magic wand tool, which I'll show you guys in a second, because I don't exactly like this skin color. It's a little too, not bright, but it's not the color I wanted. So I'll show you guys the magic wand tool here in a second, which is neat. And so, yeah, here really quick, one sec here, just really quick. Here we go. Here, one sec, sorry. There we go. Okay, cool. So now that I got that in, sorry, just had to fix something right there. And then we can go like that. Thanks, Neil Viola, for calling it awesome. And then we can go like this. And hit it like that. So now I will show you guys the magic wand tool. So what you do with this tool is you see the little magic wand over here, and it changes the icon. So now we can select whatever color we want, and it makes a little trail around it. So we can do that. And so if we want to change our color, we can just take, let's say we want to make it just a little darker and a little less saturated. And let's see how that looks. Hit Alt backspace for a shortcut, and that looks cool still, but yeah, I think that looks okay. So now we can take our white here and change back to the brush and do this real quick. Yeah, here, sorry, just really quick getting this done. And so doing this, yeah, here, sorry. And so really quick, I got a little outside the lines with the white here, and then I did that. And so now that we have that in, we can take our brush color, which we had the white with, and go like that, which is cool. Get the other part with white in here. And so what we're going to do with these 4 guys, since I'm almost done with them, is we're going to take each of them and we're going to change their shading styles. And we're actually going to change this shade. Oh, sorry, I cannot get that out. We're going to change the shading styles of them. So they each have different styles. Like you saw with the zoom reel there, we had the lines that were different colors, and I just got outside the line. But yeah, so they're all gonna look a little different, which is pretty neat. So yeah, here, let me really quick just refill some parts with green here that did not get filled in, and I gotta refill the other part now. Shoot. So really quick, and go back in with here, right here. So now that we got him down, which looks pretty cool, so we have Simisage down too. And so we can go like this now. Sorry, just getting the chat up so I can see everything. Okay, cool. And so now that we have him, we even have our sketch in the background. We can take and do new folder. Bam, bam. We can move this to the bottom, move this to the top. And now that we got that in, we can do that. We can name it Monkey, just simply. And now that we got all of them, we can take what we're going to do here real quick. And so what we're going to do is first we're going to start out with Hoot Hoot. We're actually going to turn that off really quick. We're going to get Hoot Hoot. Get this, and our shading style for Hoot Hoot is going to be black. How do I do it? I've been crazy time. I've been practicing for a long time, so it's kind of like built up practice for this. So thanks for the compliments, but it's a lot of practice and like learning what works, and like a lot of practice. I've been working with Photoshop for quite a while. So really quick, for our first shading style, this is going to be like a black shading style. So what we're going to do here is we're going to you're going to do black, but you're going to try to not have it touch the edges, because then you still want to have the color in there. So we can take the Hoot Hoot part here, and we can go like this, and we can just slowly and kind of carefully make sure we have this all like that. And then we can take the wing here and do that. and so that'll look totally cool. And so like once we have it all shaded and stuff, it'll totally have like a Halloweeny looking, like a dark shading style, which I'm liking. We can add in some shading right here. Just that much would be cool. Now that we got it in, we can go like this too on this side. And now that we got that, we have this right here. And we're cool. We have almost a beak side down here, so we can very carefully go like that. Oh, be careful with it right there. And so make sure just not to do that. And so we have that. So we very carefully had to just make the beak right there. And actually add a little bit right there, which is cool looking. Just really quick, get that right in there. We're cool. And now we can move it down just a little bit right here. And then we can do this and just make sure we have enough room here to get that in. Fill this part in a little bit more. And then we can do that. And so now that we have that part in, we can do this. And I'm thinking we're actually going to add a little bit here and go a little bit more this way. Just very carefully go like that and that and that, and just add that part into that. Ooh, maybe really quick do this instead. Yeah, it looks cool. You can go like that. And so now that we have that part, oh, that part was the part that got filled in earlier, but that's right, that looks cool. Can add just a little bit up here. And so let's take a step back, and that looks really cool. But we're just really quick gonna finish up on the wing over here. Go like that. And so now that we have that part in, we can go right there and just add a little bit of shading right here. And so that looks really cool. And we can really quick also do the feet. So that's just like this. Taking a simple black line, and you just right down the middle there. This is one of my favorite shading styles, actually, so it's kind of nice to be able to use it. So there we got the Hoot Hoot. He's going to look like that. And so now that we have that, we're going to move on to Charjabug, and he's going to be a completely different shading style. So we're going to take this, go like this, get rid of that part. And so something cool actually we can do here is we can take the green, make it just a little darker. Take all the green parts on the Charjabug, make sure we have them. And so now that we have those parts in, we can go up a layer, take that, make that green just a little darker actually. Get that, make it a fuzzy brush. Opacity, we're going to take like 28, flow 100, we're good. I'm just going to make this a lot bigger right here. Actually, probably a little bit bigger. And so we're going to actually, this one's going to be more of a soft shading style, which is neat. So this one's going to look cool, especially when we add effects to it. So we're going to do that. We're going to make this whole underside just like a lot darker too, which is going to look cool. We can make the back side here darker as well. And so you can go like that right there. And so now that we got that, we have him kind of colored. And now we can go back with this and get kind of that color and go back in just to like not completely shoot this thing over with shadows, which is cool because he's not exactly a shadowy kind of Pokemon. So now we can take this, and so we got this light blue. We can take this and make it like a normal blue color. And then we can select, go back a layer and select all the blue parts that we're going to take. Yeah, I do art on the computer and just like normal pencil and paper too. So I do a bit of both, really. So yeah, I do art off the computer as well as pencil and paper. So we're gonna take this just right here. And so I forgot to select one, shoot. And we're doing it on the wrong layer, but that's okay. We're just gonna keep rolling with it. Go back, get the lighter blue again, make this a little smaller, and then go right down the middle with it. Right here. Make sure it's like that. Cool. Totally crazy time. And then we can take this, and that's like the charging. Get just a straight white here. And go like right here in the middle and kind of give it like an effect. Hey Leo, how's it going? Glad you can make it. We picked 4 random Pokemon, and right now we're drawing them each with different shading styles. We already have a Hoot, which can't pull up right now because it's not there, but that's alright. You can pull that part out, and so now that we got that in, we're gonna do something with what are they called, the thingamajigs in a second here, the energy parts in a second here, but right now we're just really quick getting these parts in. Totally cool, Leo. And now we can go like that, and so we can take just a little straight white and just very carefully right there, bam. And so now we can take these parts and then go right there and just get a very light gray and just kind of give it a nice little dusting there. Did I say dusting? And then we're going to take the blue here, and what we're going to do actually is we're going to take this blue and we're going to make it darker right around the sides here, and we're going to make it look like almost lit up from the middle here. We're going to do this. Take the nice, like, almost white blue here now, and we can do, like, a little charging pattern, which I kind of like, for the eyes, which is cool. It's like a little thing here, and we can take just straight white here and make it the brush smaller, and right in the middle here, kind of, like, go like that, too, so it, like, really accentuates it. And so now that we have the Charjabug part, this is where it gets crazy, okay? So we're going to take over here. We're going to really quick get rid of that. And so now that we have that, we can take a white, go to effects, and go outer glow. Instead of red, we're going to go like a light blue. And then we can do spread and size. Good. And then we're going to see how that's way too big. Here, so now we have at least know what it's going to look like. So we can make this spread and size. We can do like that. And so it's going to look more like this. Opacity we can do like that, which is cool. We can have the spread a little smaller, size a little like that too. So we're also going to make it like straight 100, and now we can, oops, we did it wrong. Okay, now we can go back and we can actually just really quick erase this, and now we can go in with the real stuff and start putting in like electricity, which it looks cool because it's electricity. We can have it coming out of the eyes because, you know, all the charging ports is where it's going to come out of. It's going to come and almost like crawl around the Electra or the Charjabug. We can have them streak off into little veins of lightning here too, which looks cool. We can have this and this, both like that, and they kind of almost connect to each other. And we can have them like that too. We can have one bursting off to the side here, which I feel like would look cool. We can have him like, almost like he overcharged. So he's like freaking out. He overcharged. He doesn't know what to do. We can do this though, which is cool. So we can, gotta be very like rigid and jagged with the strokes here, as I make a not rigid and jagged one. Just gotta be very cool with this. I think this looks cool. We can have the lightning going up the side of the thingamajig here, and that looks cool. We can have it like traveling up the side of the reflectors, and then we can have it like zapping out. Cool. We can have this like zapping out the top here. This looks cool. So now that we got the crazy Charjabug here, we can actually, I'm thinking of bringing the opacity of it down just slightly. Just enough so it's like not ruining it. So you can still see the stuff. And so I think that's cool. We got the Charjabug done. So tell me what you guys think of the Charjabug now. So we got a Charjabug and a Hoot right now. So they're like completely different looking, especially with this. So tell me what you guys think down there in the comments. So yeah, totally. So we're going to move on to do the third one. So yeah, Tell me what you guys think down there. I'll give you a few, like, I'll give you like 10 seconds of silence to look at this too. If you guys just want a second to take a look at them. All right, cool. We're back. Thanks, Leo. Thanks for telling me they're good. And so we're actually gonna go really quick and do a Azumarill. Take him. So what we're gonna do with this one too is, so what I'm thinking, it's almost like a little bit of what we did with what's his face, Hoot Hoot, but in a different kind of way. So it's gonna be a lot less about shading and a lot more about highlights. So we can take this and, are we still doing that? We're still on the wrong kind of, sorry, one sec here. Let me fix my brush. There we go. And now that we have it like that, it looks much better. We can start adding little highlights. Actually, I'd rather add them over here, because then we have where the eyes are highlighted. So we can start adding more highlights, because he's not very dark. He's very lighthearted, you know. He almost looks a little balloony and looks very clean. So we can like do this and stuff. And so, especially like, if I know this is a lot of highlights, but like it's always good to do that. So we can have like, thanks Andrew for the compliment. So we're gonna take this and we're not gonna go as dark as the thing, but we're gonna make this just a little darker. Go around the side here and just, well, and this one we're gonna go just around the side, and this one does touch the like side of the drawing. The, what are they called? The, shoot, why did I forget the line art? How did I forget line art? It'll touch the line art of the drawing, because you know it's just kind of, this is a little bit different from the thing. So we're gonna have just a little bit of shading up here, so it looks like more in depth. And so we can go like this too and get around right here, and so do that. Shiny, no, the shiny one I think is pink. So right now we're just doing like the nice, no, the shiny one's yellow. So we're just doing the nice normal one right now, because you know, I mean, we could make him yellow, but right now I'm just doing the normal. We got it like that. We can go under where his arm is right here and just get in there. This is like a really basic form of shading too. Put like little parts under there, because you know. And so what we can do now is we can move on to the white here and just make it a little, like some gray, and take it and continue the line we were doing. And so we can go like that, and it's kind of very simple shading style. Very simple shading style. But that's okay. Sometimes things have to be simple to be remarkable. And we can add almost like an effect if we just do like another circle inside that, and just right there fix that. And so that's cool. We can take this part here and we can add it to the top, because it's being covered by the body really quick. And then we can take this part and just right there. And so I think that looks pretty cool. Not as in-depth as the others. Sorry about that. But we can actually here take the eyes and go like that and that. And we can go in with a nice blue right here. And so what we can do now is slowly, like, not slowly, I'm going crazy. We can raise the brightness on the colors here until we get to like white, and do like a counter stroke right there, and that looks cool. So now that we got the eyes and stuff done, we can go like that. And so we got Azumarill done here. I think he looks okay. He's not my favorite exactly in terms of what we did shading wise, but now that we got 3 of them done, we can move on to the final one. And arguably one of the harder one, not harder, but like ones that's going to take a little more time. So now that we got that, we can take him. And so what we're going to do, this is Simisage. We can take him, go over the coloring here. And so what we want to do too is take his line work, and we're going to almost do something similar to Azumarill. But it's going to be almost black, and it's all going to be the same color. It's going to be all the same color. Did I even change anything? One sec, let me try something here. So let's go like a nice white. That's odd. So this is the part we want to go with. Oh, it's at 35, no wonder. Need to make this 100% like this. And now it's still kind of weird. Go like that. Now we can... What the heck is going on here? Let me try this then. Here we go, get out of that. And maybe it'll work now? Yep, we're good. So now we can go back into this part here, lock it up. Take the green, do a nice dark green down there. And then make it like that. So that looks cool. We're just changing that really quick. And then, so now we're going to take, what's this layer? This is a free layer right here. So we're going to take this and we have our color green now. And we're going to go in with our color green. And we forgot to do the yellow. Wow. Okay, so we're going to get to the yellow too. So we're going to really quick, take our opacity and bring it down to like 49. And so now we're going to do what's called cross hatching. So it's like hatching is just like doing the little lines here like this. Then cross hatching is doing another set of lines over it, like in that motion. And it gives it a really unique look that's like really cool. And also it takes a little bit more time, but that's alright. We can do this right here to almost add depth too. We can add just like there. And so now that we have that, we can do this with dark as well as light. But right now it's going like this. We can go like that. I think I went a little bit into the eye there. And so we got like that. We can do just right over the thing really quick. We can do, I don't want to overshade it, but I think I am a little bit right now. So we're just going to do a little bit down here because we still want to make it like apparent of the different shading style. Make that separate right there. Go like that. So I think that looks cool. And I think we should have like most of this ear covered in like a crosshatch style, which is okay. That looks cool. Yeah, you don't want to... I don't really like overdoing it. Thanks, Nia Viola. Thanks for the compliment. And so, that sounded kind of weird as a sentence there. We can really quick just do that, and then do that to, like, show where the head and the leaf separate a little bit. So that looks cool. We can take this, go down here, and then real quick, just get under there really quick. Go like that. And then go like that too. And now that we got that part in, we can go down with this. And we're actually going to finish this part off too and make it like just fully like that. Step back a little and that looks cool. So we're going to go back into it. If anything, a little closer this time. Thanks, Leah. A lot of being good is just practice too, like, because I've been practicing on this for a really long time. So, like, it's really, like, I kind of, like, I learned a lot of things. So, practice is really key. Like, it's what I say whenever someone asks why I'm so good. It's like, that sounded really narcissistic. Wow, sorry. Like, it's almost like you really got to practice for it. Otherwise, like, even now, I'm not very, like, mastery level or anything even close to that yet, but like you just got to keep practicing, and like you'll eventually, if you practice something for like a certain amount of time, you'll eventually get good at it. So like unless you're not doing anything in the practice, if you practice enough, you're eventually going to get good at something. So even if you're bad at something the first time you try it, but you really want to get into it, and don't give up. No matter what people say, don't give up, and you can totally make it into, like, that stuff. Do you just get beat up? No, we're just doing a little cross-hatching right now. I mean, if you want them to be beat up, sure. We're just doing a little cross-hatching. I think I put a little too much, but we can always erase if it's, like, way too much. But I kind of like it. Like, it's a little bit heavier shadows, but I kind of like it, too, because it adds, like, a texture to him. So over here too, we're just going to add just like that. Yeah, adds kind of like a texture to them. I kind of like that. There we go. We're just adding it on the sides here. And we're doing cross-hatching. We have it down at like 50% opacity, so it's not like crazy too. So yeah, because if we had it at like, oh, never mind, I can't change that. So we have to do really quick, do the arms. Well, and go all the way down apparently. No, we can really quick do the arms. And so, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, he could be beat up, I guess. So we're gonna do that right there. Add just little parts here. Like that. We can do, yeah, so Neo Viola, what we're doing right now, though, is we're taking all these different guys that we did right now and doing different shading styles on them. So let's see, we take this and we make it like a lot darker, and bam, we got the cross-hatching color for this guy. And now we can add it in right here. Can go like that. Bam. Go like that. And so we can actually add some around the little pants here, because they don't seem to be like so close on his body. It's like not even funny. So I think that looks cool. It's a little heavy on the cross hatching, so I'm gonna go back over it in a little bit and maybe like soften it a little bit, which is okay. And so what we can do too, like we can go like that. And so what we can do is go up the side here and just go like that, go like that, and eventually we'll get over to the side and we just do a little bit on the side. And so we're actually gonna erase a little bit of this because it's like crazy, but that's alright right now because we're just doing this. We're gonna take this, we're gonna make this nice gray. That's way too light. We're gonna take this and make this like a darker gray. That's better. There we go. So now we can take this and go like that. And so now that we have that part, we can go like that and get that right in there. Really quick it up the side here. This is way too much cross hatching, but I'm gonna get rid of a little bit of it. Okay, here we go. We can just go like that. We can go like that over here too. And so go like this, totally. We have that in. Go down, and I'm thinking that's what we're gonna do for the cross hatching here. Oh, we forgot to do this thumb. So we're gonna take this. That's like the color we're using. And so now we can go back over the thumb like that. And I mean not the thumb, the entire hand. We can go back with the hand like that. So yeah. Okay, so really quick. Now we're gonna go back and we're gonna make a copy of this over it. And so now that we have that, we're gonna take an eraser that's like pretty small, where we're just gonna go around and make sure we got like not too much cross hatching too. We're just gonna make it like a lot neater real quick, you know. We're gonna neaten it up real quick here. And so we can go around like this. That hand's okay. Forgot to do the foot down there. We'll get to that. Which one looks better? And so if we just go like that, right here. So, yeah, almost like how that darker one looks. So I'm just going to combine these two layers right here. So I'm thinking the cross-hatching looks good. So we're going to leave it, actually. Go down here with the thing, and we're just going to really quick get the feet. Right here, we're going to get this whole side of it because it's like that. So we got to go like that. Got this. Kind of go like that. Real quick, just kind of get in the side here. And so that looks cool. We can add in this little part. That's a lot of cross-hatching, actually. But that's alright. I kind of like how he turns out. We're actually going to add in that yellow really quick up here. Just right here. And we're going to make that 100% opacity. Just to make sure we got that up in there. Oh, we're going to ruin that too, apparently. And so now that we have that part in, we can go and we can take this, get a darker green that's not like the same color as the other one. Go back to layer 17. Get like a 50% opacity. Then go back in really quick. That's much too big, so we're gonna really quick get rid of all of those. Okay, now we're good. We can get to a smaller opacity here. And so also now we can go like that. You also go like this. Yeah, the thing with cross hatching is you don't want to make either line too straight, which I did in some of these, so you got to be careful with them. And so here we go. We can add that inside. Looks cool. We got this part in. We got the monkey done. So we can really quick zoom out here and take a look at all our guys. So we have this guy over here, this guy right here, this guy right here, have him here. We can have Azumarill right up here. You can actually move the charge real quick, just like right here. And we can move the Azumarill down a little bit. Charge right here. And I'm thinking that looks pretty cool. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments right there. Really quick, just gonna check the time on the stream. Right here. And wow, we've been going for a while. So we got these guys in. So yeah, tell me what you guys think down in the comments down there. So thank you guys for watching. I think this is all we're gonna do today. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can ring the notification bell to you can also ring the notification bell for whenever I do a stream. You're notified and you can come and watch. So yeah, thank you for watching, and here we go. Goodbye, guys. Thank you for watching.